Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Dynastic Dominance. Seeing another woman behind my spouse's back is becoming quite troublesome for me. The lies tear at my soul, and my longing to be with my lover is almost too much. I can have a fallout with my spouse, who currently loves me. She's a bit depressed. Is her son still sickly? Nope. Prince Osred, something, is fine. I don't really want to become stressed, so let's stop being in love with that woman. I don't love her anymore. That's fine. I shouldn't be sleeping with my son's wife anyway. That's just not nice. Can you imagine that happening in real life? What do you want? Call against Duke of Apulia. Really? Sicily. Sure, I'll totally help you out. Not. My wife has asked me to get rid of one of the courtiers whom she finds mighty annoying. On one hand, Emma might not be happy. My wife? No, I'm not gonna get rid of my steward. Go away, woman. Back to the kitchen with you. Or the bedchamber. So we have plenty of retinue cap. We don't actually own any retinues. Unfortunately, we're still considered to be Saxon, Anglo-Saxon, so we are not able to get the archers that are epic. Just fantastic. We can get heavy infantry. But eventually we'll have the melting pot that flips us over. I just feel like, would I rather have 2 housecarls, a total of 1,000 troops, or 3 skirmishers, a total of 1,500 troops? In general, I get quite a few comments, people saying things like, you always get skirmishers. Because they are the best. They are the best. They're fantastic at assaulting, and they're fantastic at preventing factions from firing. We're just gonna get the ones that I like. As always. They're also the least expensive. I mean, it's just a perfect combination of things. They're the strongest as far as numbers, they're the least expensive, and they're better in every way. The only one that's better would be the archers. So as soon as we have access to the English archers, we'll get those. Those are 500 archers for 500 retinue cap. It's like an even more perfect version. Plus they get like 60% increased offense and a special combat tactic, which is just outstanding. So what shall we do here? I suppose we could fabricate claims on Wales. It's just a slow way of trying to incorporate all of Wales. And then when we die and my son inherits, we'll keep Cornwall in England until it's time to branch off all of Wales. In order to create that Kingdom of Wales, we're going to need to get a hold of 5 holdings. We have 2, so we need 3 more. Maybe we get lucky. Our diplomat's pretty crap. He's not going to be able to... No chance he'll be able to get a claim on the duchy. You need to be at least at like 16 diplomacy for that. Might be 15, I'm not sure. So our plot to kill the French prince has not come to fruition quite yet. How is the Capet dynasty doing? Only 9 living members. My brother-in-law has made granddaughters. My wife has made a son. There is a boy here. And we have a girl named Helga. So yeah, I think that we'll probably want to kill all of the males in the Capet dynasty. My beloved wife Emma is constantly bored. Keeps talking about the new fashion she's heard about. Do we want to become charitable? I think we already are. Yep. Or we could become greedy. Pick up some national tax modifier at the cost of diplomacy. Right now that is where most of our income comes from. And has it already been 3 years, or are we still... Yeah, we still have the minus 10 from this. So that'd be kind of nice. Or we could just gain zealous, which is more military strength. I like that quite a bit. Would you please stop raiding my lands? I'd appreciate it. I'll take some losses just to prevent them from escaping. Duke Edwin of Mercia seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of England. My Chancellor, how dare you? After what I've given you, all the things that I've done for you. So he controls the Duchy of Lancaster, the Duchy of Mercia, but he shouldn't have Leicester. That is part of the Duchy of York. So for your treason, sir, I'm going to imprison you. And then you're, of course, going to rebel. So let's go ahead and do the same thing we did before. What did we call it again? I've already forgotten that term. That was pretty good. I like that term. Not segregation. It was not compartmentalization. What do you want? You want me to join in that war over Ghent? How are you doing? Are you winning? 81% in favor of the Kaiser. Let me guess. Your army is completely obliterated, down to 2,800 men. And he's probably got 40k. 17k. How much can we raise? 13. Nope. Your losses are your own. We don't actually want to help you. We want to claim your throne. Don't you understand? Shoot. It's going to bother me now. I like that term. Alright, so his primary levy is here. Let's go ahead and go... 2 armies, one there and one in, say, this one. This will be a pretty big war if we fail to capture him. Aha! Oh no. Looks like he hired some mercenaries. Need a new chancellor now. My brother. Yeah, not gonna happen. We don't trust that man. Now, we've already put down most of the army. We didn't even have to do much. Any spot we can come in without a river crossing? Shrewsbury has one. Looks like Gloucester, whatever it's called, is safe. And we'll probably win this war as well. Time to stretch those green fingers. I think we have the ambition to improve stewardship. That's great. If we become a gardener, we'll improve our stewardship. Let's go ahead and just lead troops. I think we'll be safe. If we die in combat, we die in combat. It'll be glorious. What do you want? Yes, we'll join that one because you always win those. And we're doing pretty well. Good job making the Pope like us. That's always nice. Alright, now he's got 5 provinces. And we've pretty much exterminated his whole force. So let's split the army up into groups of about 2,000. That works. And we'll just go one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Like so. Hard work, but rewarding. I've learned much. Together with your gardeners, you have redesigned your castle garden into a more manageable form. You have organized the digging of a small canal system to keep your plants watered. The weeds have been removed, and the hedge maze now actually has an exit. The skeletal remains strewn about the maze's dead ends have also been cleared out. Excellent. So we've fulfilled our ambition to improve stewardship, gaining 1 domain limit. Wonderful news. And looks like he has raised mercenaries again, so we'll just rally these over there and then spread them back out again. We should probably get a new chancellor. We'll go with my mayor. It seems fine. Imprune, fabricate claims. We're already up to 90%, so I doubt this war is going to last too much longer. We could siege through all of his holdings. Get some money from it. Are we losing money right now? Yeah, the levy is very expensive. In some of the more recent patches, they made it so that it's just very costly to raise troops. Much, much more so than it used to be. And, you know, at this point, he should really just surrender. In fact, he would if we had occupied even a single holding. That's the only reason. You'll notice that the 81%, we're at 100% from battles, but because of that 18.32, that forces it to be not at 100%. So we have to take at least one holding. We'll just pile on here. There we go, 100%. End the war. And now, because you're a traitor, we will first revoke your title of Leicester. Oh, that's right. So that's not actually your territory. That is a vassal of yours. Interesting. Can we retract vassalage as punishment? Since he's a traitor, our vassals will not object. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. This will piss him off, but give me that guy. It grieves you deeply. Well, you are a dummy. And, you know, retracted my vassal is going to be there for quite a while. I granted him land in another area. How about we, do we want to ransom this one, or do we want to release him? You know, releasing him would give us more opinion with everyone else, kind of allows us to be a bit more tyrannical. The Duke of York, he's actually down. He's ambitious now. And he wants control of that county. That's, oh, okay. That's the only reason. I just retracted control of Leicester, and now it's all of a sudden minus 75 opinion. I'm going to give it to him anyway, so he'll go away. The Duke of Mercia, he's upset because I imprisoned him, blah, blah, blah. Raised levies, that'll go away. Dishonorable will go away eventually when I stop murdering people. Like that'll ever happen. Do we need the 15 opinion? What would I rather have more of? 15 opinion or 145 gold? I feel like the opinion is just too good. We'll take the 15 opinion. Okay, so you're the one that was a little pissy with me. I will transfer vassalage. You can have Leicester, because it's part of your territory. You should have it. It's part of the Duchy of York. So now he's a double duke. Our borders look very good, actually. So Mercia, York. Weiss is a perfect little duchy. So what you can do is you press, I think it's F and I. See how the borders are staying like kind of where they're supposed to be? F is direct vassals, I is de jure duchies. So they are where they belong. The only issue is we've got two double dukes, which I guess I'd kind of ideally like them to just be single dukes. It gives more electors, more people to work on, more people to please, but in general, you want your vassals to like you and to be weak compared to you. So I like that we've had this guy in prison for 11 years. He's the former commander of the well, his head. He's the former commander of the captain of the Saxon band, and this guy won't pay 10 gold for him. Kind of funny. So do we have any plots maybe that we can use to... Hey, the spy master is bribable. Wonderful news. That'll help us kill French king, French Capet. One weak claim can be pressed. Claim Lesbos on behalf of my daughter-in-law. And tech advancement. So Middlesex is the capital. It's going to be the capital for all of eternity. Military organization. Probably the way to go. Right, this is the best province, yes. Essex is 4 counties. We have those 4 counties. Middlesex has quite a few holdings. Yeah, we're going to stay there. That's where London is, right? So we'll take the military organization, and we'll take the legalism as well. +1 domain size for kings. Excellent. So now we have room for even more territory. Now rather than expanding outside of our de jure duchy, we might want to just build some new holdings. Might be a simpler way to keep things organized. By having territory with subholdings, you get more vassals, more people to choose from for your council, but it also causes more opinion penalties, and it can be an issue. We actually have enough domain limit. We could pretty much hold on to like a whole second duchy, like say this one. Why don't we take this from my brother? East Anglia will be ours as well. That'd be kind of perfect. We'd have 4 and then 2. I like it. Unfortunately, we gave some territory to my son, which means we'll have to retract it. He's going to be all pissed off about that. Lothair has been imprisoned. That was my former bishop, wasn't it? Or is it just some other guy named Lothair? So we're not going to press that weak claim. Not too worried about the Earl of Cumberland. We don't really have too many people that we can attack. We can attack Gwynedd on behalf of the Earl of Shrewsbury. So one of our vassals, our vassal, the Duke of Mercia, who we just were at war with, has a count, the Earl of Shrewsbury, who has managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Perfidwald. So that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, can't raise the men. Can't pre-raise in this circumstance. We'll press his claim. Since he's already landed, he will just stay my vassal's vassal. And we're about to kill the French Capet man. Success, and there's no trace of my complicity. Okay, so let's again look at the Capets. We got 9 living members. Let's filter out. We only want to look at men. So we've got my son, and then Henri Capet, who's 5. We kind of want him to stay on the throne, or stay alive, because we want him to inherit. Right now, the heir is Henri Capet, and then after that is Robert de Bourgogne, or whatever. So we actually kind of want this guy to die. And then, of course, we'd have to kill my wife, so that my son can inherit her claim. Or we could just press my wife's claim. That would work, too. I shouldn't kill my wife unless we absolutely have to, but I kind of like killing my wife. You know, getting a new wife lets you get married again, you get the royal aid duty, you get to start sleeping with a new woman. You know, there's all kinds of reasons to murder your wife. Please don't tell my wife the things that I've just said in the game. So we'll just sit on all the things. Look at all those allies. My nephew wants to become my marshal. He's a legitimized bastard. But he's not... you want to become court chaplain, but now you're petitioning me to become marshal. That makes no sense. Give Edmund a chance just to see if his marshal score goes up. It might. Sometimes it can. It's not guaranteed. My son, the one that was ill when he was born, is not dead. Excellent. Let's educate him. Well, do we want to educate him ourselves, or maybe get some opinion out of one of these guys that we pissed off? Got a brilliant strategist. My other son, the Duke of Wessex. He'd be pretty good. Plus we could use the opinion. He'd probably make acceptable decisions, but no, we'll stick with myself. We don't really need that. And this Duke of East Anglia. We need you to die. Do we want to risk it and become a kinslayer? Nah, let's just sick our spy master over there and see if we can catch him doing something nasty. What are you plotting? We know you're plotting something. Your ambition is to become marshal, but you've got this little blank thing here, which means you're plotting. What is it? Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.